When I entered the classroom this time, things are a bit different. Wow! Okay, then how do you solve this problem, Leo? In this case, you substitute this for this, and divide everything by x. It's the same simple equation that you used earlier. Whoa, you're right! Thank you, Leo! Unlike someone else, he helps out his classmates without displaying an ounce of condescension. And that someone is directing a nasty scowl towards the new kid. That bunch of round-nosing idiots will suck up to anyone who's got bigger pea-brains than theirs. Humph. Whatever. No skin off my back. People who are ugly inside are ugly outside, too. It seems that Shinji's gaggle of female admirers has migrated to Leo's desk. For once, Shinji's irritation is kind of understandable. I'll give him this, the brat is a real charity worker, laying on the charm for those sows. He's desperate to appear smarter than me, but I'm the real smart one here. I see what he's doing. That dumb little kid doesn't know that I'm onto him. Uh-huh. Right, Shinji. Right, buddy. Reacting to Shinji's voice, Leo glances this way. Leo's expression is inscrutable, but not hostile. What do you want? You want to go? After a few false starts, Shinji finally manages to squeeze that out in a low voice. I don't know if Leo heard, but he gets out of his seat. Oh boy. The recoil turns into a noticeable flinch, which Leo smiles kindly at in response. Unlike Shinji's, Leo's gestures are filled with dignity. If I have unknowingly given you cause to be malicious, I would like to deeply apologize. Mato Shinji, was it? I'll be careful not to upset you in the future. What is that on the back of his head? His message firmly delivered, Leo returns to his seat. His soft voice bore no note of hostility or resentment. I know it's hard to believe, but maybe Leo wasn't upset. He knows when to bow down to true authority, it seems. No. I'm such a nice guy, I'll just accept his apology. Yeah, it's not like he ever pissed me off. After visually confirming that Leo is otherwise occupied, Shinji feigns calmness and leans back. Yeah. Phew! I made it. Good morning, And thud. That sound makes me cringe, no matter how many times I hear it. Everyone's just desensitized to it for the most part. Even knowing that she'll jump to her feet in a few seconds, we should probably worry more. Yeah, she's probably gotten brain damage at this point. Shinji still seems to be in a bad mood. It's obvious that he doesn't like Leo all that much. But with him, it's impossible to tell if he's really mad or just being cynical. Either way, it's just more of the same. Just like our homeroom teacher's daily dramatic entrance. And once again, the day begins. Alrighty then, let's pick up where we left off. According to Dr. Peaceman's biography, during class, I thought I saw Leo smirk a little, but other than that, nothing exciting occurred. Today's just another boring day and a long string of boring days. Who here knows what amnesia is? It's a terrifying condition where an individual loses all of the memories. It's caused by brain damage, severe trauma, or even infections of one's mucous membranes. This section of the doctor's biography we just covered touches on this condition. The cure for such a scary condition was discovered by Dr. Peaceman. With that said, using amnesia as an excuse for forgetting your homework isn't going to fly. When I was young, a fair number of my classmates were unscrupulous enough to try this. And before you get any ideas, I'm still young. In fact, I'm putting that fact on test. Yeah, you've mentioned it. And as per the norm, Tiger's lecture starts to peter out. Just as a collective, this again? Starts to rise from the students. Miss Fujimura? Without being acknowledged by the teacher, Leo suddenly rises to his feet. The tension in the classroom ratchets up immediately as all eyes focus on Leo. The young boy surveys the room with a mysterious smile, taking in everyone's startled glances. Oh, and of course, my fellow classmates. Yeah? It is time for me to leave. We'll probably never meet again, so I wish you all well. Yeah. What? My head. The pain. And before I forget, Miss Fujimura, I think you're still young, even now. Just your presence is enough to remind me of the beauty of youth. You're a remarkable person. After what seemed to be a very slight bow, he immediately seems to disappear from the room. Okay. Alright then. No, not gonna comment. Okay. Not gonna comment on him just disappearing. Let's continue. Please turn to page 86. And accompanied by the sound of flipping pages, the lesson goes on as if nothing had happened. Showing off like that in the middle of class? What a jackass. If you have to use John, be a little more discreet. And that I have to leave crap. Seriously, isn't he supposed to be some kind of aristocrat or princeling or something? Of course, what just happened is impossible. A highly suspicious disappearance in the middle of class and a teacher doesn't seem to care. And the class, no one in the class says anything, and the class continues as if nothing strange has happened. Nothing strange did happen. What do you mean? It was the same dull, dreary scene as yesterday and the day before. This can't be natural. Yeah. Probably not. After Leo's exit from class, the lesson continues unabated, as if following a set script. Strange. This is definitely strange. It's as if the world tilted slightly and everything within it is losing its sense of presence. My head feels like it's going to explode. The pain is making it hard to remember who I am. Wait, come to think of it. I mean, really, who am I? What's my name? How old am I? Where do I live? How many people are in my family? What was my life like before I started attending the school? Can't remember anything. My memory's been completely erased somehow. How and why did this happen? That's right. The editor-in-chief of the journalism club. As the president of the journalism club, she should at least know my name. I know I had to have filled out something when I first joined the club. I'll ask her. Hopefully she'll be in her normal spot. Man, where is everyone? It's like a ghost town around here. Things are getting weird. That Leo guy, where in the heck did he go? I never thought he'd be the type of to ditch class. What's with Leo all of a sudden? But after seeing that, I've had enough of this. Ow, my headache has gone from terrible to worse. I'm freaked out. Okay, it's not stopping me from exploring. You don't look so hot. Are things getting fuzzier on the edges? You're almost there. Almost there to what? Ah, there she is again. I thought I'd scared her away for good, but she's come back. I better not make any sudden moves, or she'll just run away. Also, I'll let her speak first. However, she just continues to stare at me with an intensity that borders on terrifying. Maybe I should say something to her, but softly so as not to startle her. Maybe if I keep my back to her, it'll help a little. I'll just call to her over my shoulder. I obviously can't see the look on the young girl's face, and all I sense is hesitation. Yeah? Her voice matches her appearance. Small and faint. In a hesitant, halting voice, she begins to speak. Nope. I feel like I should have talked to... the editor-in-chief before coming here. Oh, hi, Alice. I'm always here, so... She suddenly stops talking. Thinking she disappeared again, I turn around, only to see Alice still standing there. As I turn, she flinches a little and begins to fade away, then stops and starts staring at me. As our customary staring contest begins anew, I swear that I can see a faint smile on her face. Hey, mister, let's have tea together sometime. Okay, yeah, sure. Tea, right. Is this Shiro? No. Are you ready for the exam? It's almost here, but don't look at me if you need a study buddy. I mean, his hair kind of looked like Shiro. I don't know. pleasant breeze blows in through the open window that overlooks the garden. As I look into the garden, I see a female student standing in the center alone. She has a striking appearance with long purple hair, almond skin, and a preternatural comb. It seems like she's meditating, her hands folded in a specific way and her eyes closed. I find that I can't stop looking at her. Yeah. I don't know if, they just didn't want to build out more of the town, so they stuck the church here, or if they, you know, no one else seems to notice that she stands out dramatically. I start to feel uneasy about her. The girl's eyes snap open. I think your uniform is showing a bit of a chest area, ma'am. Suddenly, a massive jolt rocks the school, causing me to stumble uncontrollably. The building shakes with a thunderous roar. The source seems to be the girl in the garden. Okay, what the hell just happened? In the resulting confusion, my vision begins to distort. Dizziness, headaches, a sense of weightlessness. I close my eyes to keep from being overwhelmed. When I open my eyes again, everything is exactly as it should be, like nothing happened. However, the area is permeated with a seductively sweet scent. Also, the girl that was in the garden had already disappeared. Was everything that happened just an illusion? Or maybe... As I turn to leave, I see the girl from the garden walking towards me. That blast was meant to destroy everything in its range, but the school seems stout enough. As she walks, she looks out the window and talks to herself. As she goes by, she gives me a smile. Okay. So Rin said we're an NPC, but the way people are interacting with us makes it seem like we're not. Which is interesting. Also, what do you have to say? Really? Nothing? Oh, okay. Can I go to the roof? No. Not gonna talk to y'all yet. I'm gonna go explore and talk to other people a bit first. My headaches aren't going away. Now there's this weird distortion clouding my vision. Hey, are you okay? No, we're not okay. Sakura. Oh, Nissan. I heard that you skipped archery practice again. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm sorry, Nissan, but You've embarrassed me again. How many times must I repeat myself, Sakura? Are you stupid? I mean, if you keep listening to others instead of me. Wait. Did I call you my little sister? I don't have a sister. I mean, I've always wanted one, but... Man, recently things have been kind of flaky. Damn it. What's this weird feeling? Nissan. You appear to be experiencing fatigue. Inserting apology text. Error detected. Please maintain a calm demeanor, brother. Please relax. Inserting reassurance text. Error detected. What's up, Shinji? Whatever's the matter, brother? Select a desired sister personality. Things will get worse if you don't decide, but any choice you make will be the wrong one. So why not totally lose it, brother? Calm down, down. Brother. What in the... What's going on? Damn, everything's going haywire. Brother, wait. Cease forward progress. Male relation construct, brother. Mondo Sakura's speech begins to skip and repeat. Almost as if she's a malfunctioning robot. It's like she was reading from a script rather than engaging in a normal conversation. It wasn't only the incredible fling Shinji or the robotic Sakura that was going insane. Vertigo overcomes me as the school starts to waver. Something strange is happening to the world. Okay. Alright. I guess we gotta go talk to... the chief. It's just a bit strange. Oh, I forgot to talk to the other two first. Oh, our club's ace. Did you find out anything yesterday? That editor-in-chief is her usual cheery self. All I can think about is the pile of dead bodies I witnessed. Now I have to ask about myself. I'll ask her what my name is. Huh? Your name? Just look it up in the registry in the library. Yeah, the school registry. It has everyone's names, but why don't you know your own club member's name? If I look at the school registry, it might jog my memories. I'll go to the library. Ugh, my head, it hurts. What is this blurriness? That's what I want to know. Your name? You what? You what, mate? You want to see the registry of names? It's on the bookshelf in the library, I think. Okay, no one's here. I found it. Sukimihara Academy Student Registry. Once I read through this, I should be able to remember everything about myself. I open the book and begin turning pages. Immediately I notice something's terribly wrong. The pages are blank. Blank, blank, blank. Every single page was blank. I've reached for last year's school registry, and when I start flipping through the pages, blank, 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 blank. What is happening here? Who am I? And just what is this place? I don't know, man. This door must lead to the librarian's office. There's a sign posted on it. Leo? There's something wrong with this place, but more worrying is the fact I can't remember who I am. As I wander the campus, I see Leo walking down a hallway on the first floor. As a transfer student, I can't see why Leo would want to visit any of the freshmen. Major frame droppage? Okay. Also, there's nothing but a dead end up ahead. I wonder what Leo is really up to. Yeah, I want to check out if I can go to the garden first. A faint voice can be heard coming from inside the chapel. I wonder if a service is being held now. As I try to move closer to hear, better to hear the muffled voice, my body refuses to cooperate. Hang on. I think I just got a message. No. Just Twitter notifying me about a space I don't fucking care about. Okay. I guess we'll go die. I suddenly have this weird feeling that someone or something is up ahead in the hallway. Hey, Dippa. Who, for some reason, is examining the wall at the end of the hallway with almost excessive interest. The attention to detail is quite impressive. Even the surrounding air is surprisingly substantial. If that is the case, this world is in some ways more real than the real world it represents. I don't know how that would work. But that's just my opinion. How about you guys? What are your thoughts on this? In that moment, it feels like my heart skips a beat. Almost immediately, my blood pressure skyrockets along with my body temperature. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. My pulse is like an explosion in my ears as my blood races through my veins. And the reason is clear. Now Leo has turned to face me. I now know for sure he's talking to me as there's nobody else present besides the two of us. Greetings. I believe this is the first time we've had an actual conversation. I don't feel any sense of hostility from Leo. In fact, his smile seems genuinely friendly. His smile has the same effect on me as the rising of the morning sun. Warm and comforting. In addition to his smile, his presence is inviting and inclusive, and I find myself drawn to him. Oddly, my worries have vanished. All I can think of is doing as he says, as that's the only way to... My mind feels like it's in a haze. It's like Leo's controlling my thoughts in some way. We're being reprogrammed. Attending school wasn't half bad. I've never had the opportunity to go to one before now. In that respect, this has been quite an interesting experience. However, the time for fun has come to an end. I did not come here to play at being a student. No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to their appointed path. And for me, the time to do so has arrived. With those final words, Leo turns his back on me. Farewell. No, that's not quite right. I don't think farewell would be accurate in this situation. reasons I cannot explain, I have the distinct feeling that we will see each other again. So, I guess I should use the more congenial, see you later. Well, it's time for me to move on. I wish you the best of luck. With those final words, Leo disappears. It's like he ceases to exist. One moment his hand is on the wall, and the next he's gone. The young man in front of me seems to disappear before my very eyes. I want to say reality rejected his existence in it, but it feels like it was the opposite. That he refused to be constrained by it. It wasn't any special ability that allowed him to do so, just his strength of will. So can we as an NPC do the same? Or supposedly an NPC? With his departure, I feel as if a great weight is lifted from my very being. And rather than be a cause for concern, it brings the fundamental question to mind. Who am I? As the question pops into my head, it begins to take on a life of its own, searing my brain. I investigate the wall that Leo disappeared through. It's just a concrete wall at the end of the hallway. About the only thing on the floor is dust. But I'm positive there must be something here, because Leo walked through the wall. It'd be so easy to turn around and go back down the hallway and pretend nothing happened. But there are still things I need to know. I have no memories. That means I've never had anywhere else to go but here. No place to return to. What was it that Leo said? No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to the appointed path. That's what he said, didn't he? Then, beyond this wall lies the appointed path and the truth. If I follow him, I'll learn the answers to my questions, even if those answers are painful. But ignorance is bliss. Do I have the fortitude to face the truth and accept it? I want to know. Who am I? Something's different. Down to the floors and the walls. The school has changed the very substance of its being. For some reason, reality cracking this way is intensely disturbing. This world around me is more real than a painting, but not even as real as a sandcastle. I feel like it's so brittle I could tap it, and the echo would shake this whole world. Where the boring concrete wall once stood, now there's a doorway that I can freely walk through. It's an entrance. No, an emergency exit like stairs to the outside. It's not something of this world. I have no doubt the door leads to is utterly alien. Whatever awaits inside, whatever shape it takes, there's a certain sort of finality to seeing it. Ultimately, I've already committed to this path. I bid farewell to the false world, and take my first step along the appointed path. It's a nobody, kill it! Beyond the door seems to be a dismal-looking scrapyard. Out in front of me is the smooth-skinned effigy. We're trying to figure out exactly what to do with it. Welcome, potential master. A voice comes out of nowhere. That effigy with you is your sword and shield for what lies ahead. It will move in response to your commands. Now then, please proceed. The truth that you seek lies ahead. Okay. The motivations of the owner of that voice worry me, but it's obvious I won't learn anything by standing here. Also, There's no longer a path by which I can return. Actually, you know what it looks like? It looks like it could be one of the Heartless from the Tron world in Kingdom Hearts 2. I have no choice but to head into the darkness with only the strange doll's protection. I made it. Within the deepest depths of the world, beyond the door. This place must be the goal I'm supposed to reach. At least, that's what I thought. Yeah, ah, man. I liked Cage 3, but I'll be honest, it was a little disappointing. Compared to, like, 2 and Birth by Sleep and all those. At least that's what I thought. It's stifling. The aura of purity that seems to act as a ward against corrupt souls who tried to enter. The feeling's familiar. It has the feelings of a chapel where the spirits of the deceased still linger. Also, this looks like the fucking Dive to the Heart Station of Awakening from Kingdom Hearts as well. At first I didn't notice, being overwhelmed by the grandeur of the room. But to one side is a young man in a familiar uniform, lying still on the ground. I call out to him. There's no reply. I shake him in an attempt to wake him up when I notice. He is stone cold. He looks like stone too. I go as pale as the corpse before me, and I can no longer think coherently. All I can do is stare in bewilderment. It's at this moment the fallen effigy lying next to the male student comes to his feet with a clatter. Before I get a chance to make sense of what's going on, it suddenly twists around and comes right at me. Beg pardon? Okay, it's kicking Ara's butt. What? Which... Our... What? Am I supposed to do something there? What was I supposed to was I supposed to do something? Like what? Humph. You seem to be lacking as well. I didn't stand a chance against that thing. It seems I wasn't qualified to be here. Me? Qualifications? That's right, I should know everything by now. The truth has to be here. But now... everything's going dark. I'm not even really scared. The only feeling that remains in me is regret. Even at the very end, I was unable to remember anything about myself. Someone, anyone, if you make it beyond here, please don't forget my name. Was I supposed to be able to fight back there? Like, I'm... Okay. I didn't think so, but like... Unlimited blade works. Oh, okay. His story has ended. But what about yours? Before you write your own story, choose the vessel of your power. Oh. Choose your what? Okay. So clearly, the first one is gonna be the fucking saber red or whatever, then archer, and then who the fuck who would fox girl be? Oh no. I don't know, I kinda wanna go with Archer Emiya to be honest. So, like, is that all it is? Is it just difficulty? Like, easy, medium, hard, or something? But no, we chose difficulty at the beginning. Oh, you know, I know it's the character I'm picking, but Inu said the first one was for beginners, so I was curious if, like, maybe if the... I mean, I guess you got a good point. But at the same time, you know, it's Emiya! Like... but yeah, you got a point. Alright. So, I think I'm... But Unlimited Blade works. Unlimited Blade works, man. You know what? Brain empty. Hit hard. Saber. Standard. A young woman clothed in crimson raiment with the mannerisms of a man. This servant is best suited for novice players. Archer. Technical. A person of military, mind with an enigmatic air wrapped in a red cloak. This servant is for players who want to use a variety of skills. Okay. Caster. Maniac. A half-demon shaman clad in revealing robes. This servant is for players who want to be challenged by facing true adversity in battle. Well, I'm damn near sold by just the revealing clothes part. I mean, what? Nah, but I'll smack things with the sword, why not?